the Hollywood Hill.
Your ass stinks.
That it does. Fucking sun glare. Do you know what I love more than the Hollywood Hill? It's knowledge.
Knowledge.
So, as you can probably tell, I've recently been in LA. Me and the girlfriend flew out to see her parents in San Francisco. Then we all took a road trip straight down to LA. Now that was one long ass road trip. To absolutely take for granted how long it takes to drive from, say, where I'm from, Newcastle, all the way down to London. Probably like 6 hours, you know, that's quite a bit of the length of the country. Yeah, I'd say so. But the trip, the way down there, so the way from San Francisco to LA, took about 4 hours longer than that took, and that's not even a fraction of the country. That's in the same state. It's absolutely crazy. So we did all your touristy things. We walked along Venice Beach up to Santa Monica Pier, had brunch in the Hard Rock Cafe on Hollywood Boulevard, seen the Walk of Fame, went to downtown LA, went to the Sky Bar. Absolutely amazing sights in there, had a few drinks. I mean, it is free entry, but I think one round cost about $70. So we had one round in there. So the one thing about LA is it's known for its huge and beautiful houses where all the rich people live, all the stars of the world live, have fun, go out, just be a normal person. The houses there are so ridiculously big. I mean, even if I was super rich, I wouldn't even buy a house that big. If I have to take more than 3 steps to go to the bathroom, and that's just effort. But I'm here to talk about the homelessness issue that they have in LA. People might be wondering, so why aren't you addressing the homelessness in your own city? Well, it's been proven that about 96% of homeless people in Newcastle actually have a home. And these people who beg on the city centre actually make to £200 to £300 a day, and that equates to about $280 to $420 per day. I mean, that's more than a lot of people on minimum wage. That's more than what I was getting in my first job by about double. Goddamn apprenticeships, man. The reason this has hit me harder in LA is because I observed so many different types of homeless people. So you've just got your standard cliche of someone who's sitting in a sleeping bag on a street corner, dirty hands, dirty face, dirty clothes. You've got people who are walking around the city centre, you know, almost fully naked with a sign wrapped around their neck saying here that says, "I am the Lord Jesus Christ," pushing a trolley with like 4 suitcases and bags filled with random things on it with sort of preachy text on the side. And you've also got the people who look like they're on a different planet. It looks like they're hallucinating out their mind. But there's one that really stuck out to me. There was someone who didn't look homeless at all. He was wearing all black, looked okay, had headphones around his neck. He wouldn't have looked homeless at all if it wasn't for me watching him go into a bin and just sort of dig through it all and just start eating fries from someone else's lunch earlier that day. And it just got me thinking, like, I wonder how many people are on that sort of line. I wonder how many people are at this point. And it's just scary being in one of the richest places I've ever witnessed before. All the cars there are like Teslas, which are seen as a luxurious electric car. You've got 4-litre Beamers, you've got RS, like so many RS7s I've seen. That's like the dream car. There's so many rich people there, it's crazy. During my rides out in downtown, I noticed these billboards, which it's a picture, it looks like the Hollywood sign, but they've replaced the letters with homeless. And it's got a link to a website called lascandal.org. This site is raising awareness for the homelessness problem and allowing you to take action. You'll find links to the Affordable Housing Act. This is an act that will allow local governments to establish rent control policies to adequately address the nation's worst housing affordability and homelessness crisis. We've also got the Healthy Housing Foundation. They provide decent housing units at an affordable cost to low-income people, including families with children and those previously unsheltered or homeless. You can also become a member of staff to help out or even donate as well. You've got the AIDS Healthcare Foundation. These provide free healthcare for those people living with AIDS and funds those I've mentioned earlier. Also, Preserve LA. Directly quoted from the site, Coalition to Preserve LA is a citywide movement of concerned residents who believe in an open government, people-oriented planning, equitable housing and environmental stewardship of Los Angeles through advocacy and empowering the community. You'll also find multiple ways to contact each city council member too, with links to emails, WhatsApp, Facebook and Twitter. I know this video won't get a huge amount of exposure, but I've also set up a GoFundMe link. The money will directly go towards the AIDS Healthcare Foundation to provide food, shelter and other items required to get by. The link will be in the description. The weird thing is about LA, it's seeing the line, it's so broad, the line's so clear. You know, you got people driving super muscle cars, whilst on the other side of the street you have people who can't afford the next meal, and it's just so crazy to me seeing such an obvious problem. I really hope we can reach the goal that's on there. It is quite small, but anything to help would be great. So yeah, that is all. I love you guys. Peace.